Hey everybody, welcome to the question of the week. My name is Sean Tierney here from Insights in Automation. And before we get into this week's question, a couple of reminders here. First of all, we are having a sale over at theautomationschool.com. Use code HOLIDAY2024 and you will get 10% off everything we have over there. Also, let me switch over to this view here. We have some new lessons. So let me switch from the automation blog over to the automation school. And here, I want to, for well, here's the free lesson I talked about earlier in the week. So you'll see this on ControlLogix, CompactLogix, Slick 500, Micro 800, MicroLogix, S7 PLCs. So you'll see that free lesson there. But I also wanted to mention that the application simulator, I now have included a demonstration on how to use it there. So before that was just an article. Now it's a video and an article, so you can request that for free as a student, and you'll see a demo of how to use it. And then I just added the Factory Talk IO. I'm sorry, Factory View, Factory IO, not Factory Talk, Factory IO. We are a reseller of this. I'm adding some new products to the store today. And so in each of those courses, S7, all the PLC courses, you will see a demo on how to use it. And I also go over the pricing. You can buy it directly from them. If you buy it from us, at the same price, you get a free course, which that's what I'm going to be dedicating my week to next week, is creating those courses. But this little lesson, 106, does give you, how to use it with, in this case, ControlLogix, because I'm in a ControlLogix course. I do Micro 800, I do Slick 500, I do S7, 1200, 1500, and PLC Sim. So depending on which course you're in, you will find that there. And again, look for 107 in the Alan Bradley courses to come out today, and that talks about PLC Logix, which is another great simulator that we offer here at the Automation School. Now, with those things out of the way, I want to get to the question of the week. Oh, that's our in-person classroom. If you're looking for any custom training, get in touch with me. We can do Alan Bradley and Siemens products. But in any case, let's get to the question of the week. I did want to show this screen here because this does show you all the previous questions of the weeks there. Some of these have member-only deep dive, like the Q&A live, and some of them just have the question of the week. And that's a good point. So right after the show, I'm going to be doing another show, back-to-back. I was thinking of doing them together, but it was kind of like they didn't really fit together. So in any case, I was like, let me just do two separate shows today. So right after the show's done, I'm going to come out with another show, probably a couple of minutes after this one, and we'll talk about my top picks from Automation Fair 2024. Now, I didn't go, right? I didn't have there's no travel theory that dropped in airline tickets to me. But in any case, but I did get from their excellent marketing staff I think it's What's New with Rockwell Automation. So I'll be covering my top picks from that presentation right after the show. And then I'll be doing a members-only deep dive on that. So we will have an episode of the Automation Minute and the Automation Show today, right after the question of the week. So with that said, let's get back to the web page here, and let me see if I can bring up the question of the week. And okay, I think I covered all my notes. So this question came in. He's like, "Look, I know that most people don't have a ControlLogix redundancy, right? Maybe 1% of the people out there who have ControlLogix have a redundant system, but how do you learn about redundancy? How are you going to find out about the hardware, the sync controllers, the software, right? We call them the RM2s now, and now the RM3s. And so I'm like, yeah, I had this question come in all the time in my 25 years as a technical specialist. And all the answers, almost always, all of the answers were found in the redundancy manual. No kidding. And I will put a link into this underneath the video. I'm going to try to get it on all platforms. I know I'm trying to live stream as many places as possible to get you guys where you are. But in any case, I will try to include that link everywhere. So let me, I think I pulled it up. So this, I believe, is the latest version. I did a search. It's UM15K for any experts out there. And this covers Logix SIS, which we covered on the show's new. It covers the 5580 and the 5570. Now, if you're using 5560, well, there's going to be, or 5555. Did 5555 support redundancy? I don't know. I don't think they did. Maybe they did. It goes back a long way, right? With the original double wide modules, right? So in any case, long story short, this book has always been, and again, I didn't read the whole book this morning, but This book has always been, as far as I'm concerned, the one-stop shopping for learning about redundancy systems. And whenever somebody would call me and say, Sean, can I do this? Can I do that? This would be the first place I looked. And almost always I found the information. Sometimes you have to call the factory and say, hey, this little snippet here is not included. Now, there are specific manuals, I believe, on the RM modules. So if you don't see it in here, you may want to look at the RM module specifically. But again, I've always found this book to be an excellent manual to answering all questions redundancy. We actually had one of our freelance writers write about doing redundancy over at theautomationblog.com, so you can check that out as well. But with that, that is this week's question of the week. Now, like I said at the beginning of the show, if you would like to see my top picks, I think I got 7 of them. 7 slides I'm going to share with you on the Automation Minute. I will be right back. And if you don't catch that, I do want to wish you an awesome week. And it's Friday. What's today? December 6th. Man, the time is going. It's almost Christmas, right? Happy holidays, everyone. I want to wish you an awesome day. I want to wish you good health and happiness. And until next time, my friends, peace.